Hi, I'm Peter. This is the first video in the Microbit Made Easy course from Engineering Wonder. This series is designed to take an absolute beginner from knowing nothing about coding or microbit to being able to code their very own inventions and projects with the microbit. If you liked or learned something from this video, be sure to gently hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. If you don't have a microbit, you can get one from the Engineering Wonder store at store.engineeringwonder.show. So what is the microbit? The microbit is a microcontroller board developed by the BBC, British Broadcasting Company. It was later split off into the Microbit Foundation, which is a not-for-profit educational foundation. It was designed to teach young people digital skills like programming and how hardware and software can work together to do incredible things. This is the perfect microcontroller to start with to learn how to start programming and learn about electronics. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. Let's go over the hardware. I'm going to point out each component and give you an example of what it can be used for. Here is the Microbit microcontroller board. Don't be intimidated by all the small little doohickeys on here. We're going to go over most of it one by one so you know exactly what everything does. On this side of the board, there is the micro USB connector. You'll use this to plug into your computer and transfer your code using a micro USB cable. You can also power the microbit using this. This is the reset/power button. Press this once to reset your code and start it from the beginning, or hold it down for 4 or 5 seconds to turn it off. This is the battery connector. Plug your battery pack into this to take your project with you. This is the processor. This is the brains of the microbit, where all the logic happens. It also has a temperature sensor inside of it so you can measure how hot or cold it is in the room. This is the USB interface chip. This allows the processor to talk to your computer using the USB cable. This line here is the radio antenna. With it, you can send information to other microbits wirelessly using radio waves. In this series, I will teach you how to wirelessly send words, numbers, and emojis from one microbit to another. This is your microphone. Your microbit can hear sound. I will teach you how to turn on and off your microbit's LEDs just by clapping. This is a speaker. I'll teach you how to play sounds and music on your microbit. This is the compass and accelerometer. A compass tells you which direction magnetic north is, and you can also measure the strength of a magnet with it. An accelerometer measures movement. It can detect if it's turned right, left, or upside down. You can get your microbit to do things depending on which way it's facing, or if you shake it. I'll teach you how to turn your microbit into dice so you can use it to play your favorite board game. Let's look at the other side. On this side, there is a hole for the microphone and an indicator light so you know when the microphone is actively listening. This is the touch-sensitive logo. You can use this logo as a button to run code when it's touched. Then there are 2 tactile buttons. You can press them separately to run code or at the same time to run code. I'll teach you how to use all the buttons. This is the display. It is made of 25 LED lights that can be used to display words, numbers, or images. We're going to be using this a lot. Lastly, there are input-output pins, or I/O pins for short. You can connect sensors or other input or output devices to these pins to expand what your microbit can do. I'll teach you how to turn on an LED like this using these pins. There are 4 large pins labeled 0, 1, 2, 3 volt and ground. These work great with alligator clips like this. Those narrow connectors in between the large connectors are input-output pins as well. You can use those as well, but you'll need a breakout board like this to easily gain access to them. But don't worry about that now. We'll get into that in later videos. There are 25 total pins, including the 3 volt pin and ground pin. The 3 volt pin gives you access to 3 volts of electricity from the battery to power external components. Then there's the ground pin. Every sensor or component you connect to the I/O pins needs to be connected to the ground pin to complete the circuit for it to work. Warning: do not connect the 3 volt pin directly to the ground pin. This will probably damage your microbit. That's the overview of the microbit hardware. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use MakeCode, an easy to use web app that you'll use to program your microbit with.